Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
All righty. Hi, Deb.
Oh, he's now changed his name. Okay.
Hello, Brian.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. This should be interesting.
Yes.
We have no idea what we're doing.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
I know. It always works out.
It does.
Here comes Kieran.
Okay. Now that Irish guy's here. Ugh.
Both Irish guys are here. You're
Actually,
muted,
there's-
sir. You're muted.
There's three of them. Yes, Kieran is muted. Still. There he goes. Okay, now he can sing.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing? We got, all right, we're starting. Let's see. I guess another few minutes.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
your hair. Steve. I like your hair.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Yeah, we're going to be a silver person soon, but that's okay.
I like it.
Somebody named Robert.
Yeah, it's not ready for 20 minutes.
I'll have some sushi.
No sushi for you, Brian. God damn it.
Bring enough for the Zoom room, sir.
Yeah.
Etiquette.
I'm not from Connecticut. What?
Start video. I see a station with lights.
You're mute.
Hi, Deb. Are you there?
I am, yes.
It's Alan. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, can you mute yourself, please?
Of course.
Thank you. I'm trying to email Catherine.
Ooh.
Karen, go for it.
Yeah,
Anybody?
all right.
Yeah. Anybody else in the room, please mute yourself when you come in.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Karen Sheehan. Karen, can you give us another song, please?
Sure. What would you like to hear? I can't hear you, Deb. Are you muted?
Everybody, just so you know, this is Karen Sheehan, who was one of the Phantoms of the Opera. He was also in Les Mis on Broadway, and he's going to give us another song. Thank you, Karen.
All right. Okay. How about Music of the Night?
Perfect.
Is that all right? All right. Let's see how this works with my phone as the background music. Night time sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day.
My phone's ringing.
Turn your thoughts
Give me a sec.
away from cold unfeeling light and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life in you before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind. In this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the
Thank you, Karen. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much.
Thanks, Deb. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I'm Debbie Markowitz, for those of you who don't know me. This is Karen Sheehan. As I said, he was from Broadway, Phantom of the Opera, and Les Mis, and we're very happy to have him with us today. If you missed it, we've already done the national anthem. And now we're going to begin our program. I will start by saying that we have not done anything of this size before, so we're not quite sure. Hey, Jeremiah. So we're not quite sure of what's going to happen, but we're going to, give it the old college spirit go, and hopefully it's all going to work out well. So basically, we're so happy that you could join us this year for the 23rd annual Long Island International Film Expo. We had to reinvent this basically in about 6 weeks as we were waiting for approvals for our drive-in. And when we realized theaters would not be opening, we had to start a whole virtual program, and got it all done with very little sleep. But we're really thankful to have you all with us this year, and we hope that we do get to see you again in person for those of you who we have not met before. Let's see. So we've been rolling with the punches and got 189 films out there from all around the world. And besides 4 drive-in film blocks, we also had the drive-in films virtually. And we're pretty happy with how it went. So thank you for bearing with us. It's a year that none of us could have predicted. So there's so many people to thank and acknowledge, and we have put it together in a scroll so that you will see our thank yous, you will see our sponsors, and then you will see a promo that was sponsored by the Nassau County Industrial Development Agency, which is one of our most consistent sponsors, and we're very thankful to them. But anyway, John, let's roll it.
Nassau County is open for business, and we're ready for lights, cameras, and action. From world-class beaches to Gold Coast mansions, historic parks to soaring office buildings, quaint neighborhoods to bustling downtowns, and even our correctional center. Nassau County is the answer to all your film location needs. At less than an hour from the heart of New York City and residing within the film trade zone, Nassau County is home to 2 of Metro New York's most advanced, state-of-the-art, New York State-approved sound stages, Gold Coast Studios and Grumman Studios, offering a combined 260,000 square feet of soundstage space. The Nassau County Industrial Development Agency proudly supports the Long Island International Film Expo and congratulates all of this year's winners.
Okay, what you saw there, which I should have announced, at our opening night party, we presented the screenwriting awards as well as the technical awards. So that's what those certificates were from, and we wanted to get that out there tonight. I'm hoping that all the presenters that are supposed to be presenting are on here, but I can't see them all. So if I happen to call somebody up and they're not here, I'm probably doing their awards for them. So let's see. I would like to introduce a couple of people who have been with me since the very beginning of the Long Island International Film Expo. And even though many people have helped over the years, there are no two people that have been as consistent in the trenches with me through this, through all the changes, through everything that's happened, all the years that we've had LIIFE. And it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation, also the owner of the Belmore Movies, as well as the Malvern Cinema 4 and the North Shore Towers, Henry Stamfel, as well as his wife, Ann Maselli Stamfel, who is an advisor to the foundation and definitely my partner in all of this. Welcome, Ann and Henry. You got to unmute yourself.
I'm muted. Okay. I just want to, you can all hear me now, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to welcome everybody tonight to LIIFE 23. As Debbie said, it was a different type of arrangement than we normally are used to. I have to thank my wife, Ann, Debbie Markowitz, and John Marine for putting this together. They had to think out of the box. And then on top of that, they decided to do a drive-in, which put more work on them, but they decided to do that. So they have a lot of passion in the presentation, no matter what obstacles we have. And this year, you know, the pandemic is an obstacle. I also want to thank the filmmakers. I want to thank you for sending your films in, you know, bringing your films to life. I think that, you know, it's always exciting, and every year it becomes more difficult trying to figure out who we could possibly put in. We only have so much time, but we really work hard at it. And this year they put close to 190 films in, so that was pretty great. I personally do want to thank the Nassau County IDA. I want to thank Nassau County, and I want to thank Gold Coast Studios. I want to thank all the volunteers and all the judges. So that I have to thank, and of course anybody else has helped us along the way. And now I'm going to bring you along to my wife. Here's Annie.
Hi guys. I want to thank the filmmakers for being patient with us as things changed. Back when the pandemic started, we thought, oh sure, we'll be open by July. We'll keep July's date. And then as we got closer, we said, okay, let's safely move it to October. October will be we'll be open by then, and we weren't. So thus the drive-in. Some pictures that presented there could have shown virtual or not, and some were just perfect on the big 40-foot screen that we had. But that was the first for me. We could run movie theaters, honey, but a drive-in is a different animal. So it was an experience having to get safety gear, reflective vests for the volunteers was interesting aspect, but we did it. We came through, and you know, again, thank you to all the filmmakers for your patience, and like on with today's show.
I didn't see those names.
Hi there. Okay, so if I can remind everybody to be mute, I'm waiting for a couple of people to step in right now. And let's see if they are there. Okay, give us 1 second, please. And talk about something else. 1 second, just have to make sure. I love this.
Well, there is one thing I would like to ask everybody. When this is all over, please go back to your local movie house. I mean, the movie house has been a part of, you know, the downtowns of our country forever, and we really need you to all to go back and support your local movie houses. They're really going through a tough time right now.
Yeah, we're trying. I just never dreamed. Well, nobody did, but I just never dreamed it would be shut down by something you actually can't see. But it is what it is, and hoping our governor changes his mind. And we just got word that Disney moved Soul to Christmas Day on Disney Plus and not even theatrical. So every day there's discouraging news, but we're trying to be strong. So yes, Henry's right. Go back to your local movie house.
Okay, I'm not sure if Laura Curran is in. Laura Curran, are you in the Zoom room? Okay, just wait a minute. We're waiting for our first presenter. And we might have to wait a moment until she comes in. All right, what else can I do while we're waiting for her? Kevin Brown, are you in? Well, this is gonna be one of them fun nights. Okay.
Debbie, I'm here.
Where are you, Kevin?
I'm here. I don't know how to move my face up on the screen, but I am here.
Okay, John's gonna grab you in a second. Hold on.
If you need somebody to kill some time, that's my job. I'm ready.
Okay, 1 second. We're looking for, if Laura Curran is not in here, then we will. Yeah, Kevin, what name are you under?
Brother President.
Okay, he'll grab you.
I'm under Brother President. I'm gonna change it now. I'm the national president of my fraternity of all things.
Oh, nice.
So I usually get on my fraternity Zoom calls. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'll change it.
Okay, so we're still waiting for Laura Curran, who said she was coming in 7:40. Laura, if you're there, let us know, please. Yeah, you might as well spotlight Kevin, and let's start with Kevin Awards. Kevin, when Laura comes in, I'm gonna kick you off.
Okay, no problem.
And have her do an award, so I'll let you know.
Yes. I'm ready for you to jump around. No problem.
Okay, well, Anne actually needs to introduce you. Anne.
Okay, let's go, Annie.
All right, or I'll do it if Anne doesn't pop up.
She's here. She's muted.
This is for those that don't have a script. I'm going to have fun reading this. Kevin Brown, also known as .com, was winner of the 15th annual Screen Actors Guild Award for his portrayal of .com in NBC's 30 Rock, and winner of multiple Emmy Awards and Golden Globes. .com was on 30 Rock for 7 seasons, starring opposite Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin, a Nassau County native, and Tracy Morgan. .com played bodyguard, best friend, and right hand of the eccentric Tracy Jordan, portrayed by actor-comedian Tracy Morgan. Pretty close there. .com was part of the entourage Grizz in .com that won the hearts of millions of viewers. NBC released the webisode Live in XL. Now, did I say that right? Live in XL or extra
You did
large?
say it right. You did say it right.
That's what it has on a lot of my shirts, XL on there. This is .com based on demand during the 4th season as an opportunity to develop .com's character. Various clips of the series Live in XL with Grizz and .com achieved high viewerships. 25 years ago, .com and his brother Andre created and produced the Uptown Comedy Club TV show, Fox 5 Network, which ran for 4 seasons. The live creation, the Uptown Comedy Club, was located in the heart of Harlem on 125th Street. The Uptown Comedy Club experienced national success in the 80s and 90s. Kevin Brown, also known as .com, managed and taught some of the most successful comedians, such as J.D. Smoove, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Lex Alexander, UPN's One on One, and Tracy Morgan's Saturday Night Live, and NBC's 30 Rock, to name a few. And the list goes on. But here is our host, Kevin Brown, when I am so proud to introduce you, man.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, woohoo!
Take my screen.
Love it.
Listen, I'm so excited to be here joining you guys, and so excited that you guys survived. Oh my goodness. Now, I was not late. Deborah. I was here when you started the national anthem, but I was busy taking a knee, so you couldn't see me on camera.
All right.
Listen, so I'm a professional comedian for the 100 or so people that are on the call. I am a professional comedian, and I haven't performed in front of a crowd this entire year. This is the biggest crowd I've been in front of, so I'm so excited to see all of you. I haven't talked to any of you guys, so I did have the coronavirus, y'all. I caught the coronavirus back in March 23rd. I woke up with a cough. Totally true story. I woke up with a cough on March 23rd, and I called my doctor, and I said, "Doctor, I just woke up with a cough, and I coughed up some mucus." So my doctor said, "Okay, you're quarantined." And I said, "Well, can you give me a letter? Can you put that in writing?" My doctor said, No, I can't write that down. And I said, why not? She said, because I don't know if you have the coronavirus. I said, well, why are you quarantining me? She said, because you might have the coronavirus. And 3 days later, I couldn't even get out of bed. I was so weak. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I had a really rough month. I thought I was gonna die 9 or 10 times. I mean, it was the scariest month of my life, and I survived it. Now, my family really thought I wasn't gonna make it because I also have a pre-existing condition. Like I had the coronavirus and I'm Black. So they really didn't think I was gonna make it. Now, these jokes are really funny, but since y'all are muted, I can't tell how hard you're laughing. So I'm just gonna assume that y'all are laughing really hard. Now, the coronavirus is nothing to joke about. So I wanna get the elephant in the room out of the way right off top. So he has the coronavirus and we don't want him to die. We wish him a speedy recovery. We want him to get back to work. He is, you know, a lot of people really depend on him, and we want him to get back to work as the quarterback for the New England Patriots. So Cam Newton, I hope you recover quickly. I'm looking to see if anybody smiled at that one. I never said that in front of people before. Like I said, I'm really funny. We just can't. We got to figure out a way to get laughter. We got to get a laugh track on this thing because I am so funny in my mind. I'm in my house. I don't leave my house, y'all. I don't do anything. I go run errands. I pick up laundry. I go to the supermarket. I go get my mail, and then I come right back in the house. I'm so paranoid about this coronavirus. It is the real deal. But I am so happy that you invited me to come back. I didn't lose my job. How many years did I host this so far? This is like my 7th year hosting.
At least
maybe
maybe more. Yeah,
maybe 8, maybe 9 years. So I've been hosting this thing for a long time. I'm glad I didn't lose my job because of the corona. Now I'm sort of waiting for a cue. I'm looking for a cue from you, Deborah. I can go and bring up the first guest and read this script, or I can keep working on jokes that I've never tried in front of a live audience before.
Okay, well, first let me see. Laura Curran, are you here? Because if she's here, we can present the first award, but we're not sure if she's here.
Yes, this is so cool.
So we'll give a couple of seconds, and if she's not here, then maybe we will just start giving away some of the awards, give her another few minutes, and if not, then I'll present the first thing. Okay. But I don't see her. So why don't you introduce Eileen and let's take it from there.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I want to give a special shout out. Like I say every year, I want to give a special shout out to all our filmmakers, especially the young filmmakers. When I say young, I don't mean chronologically by age. I mean artistically. If you're a young filmmaker working on your first or your second film, I really want to congratulate you. Your film is like your baby. And if you don't feed your baby, no one else will. If you don't wash and bathe your baby, no one else will wash it. So having your film in a festival like this and getting picked, because let me tell you, I was a judge maybe about 10 years ago of the Soho Film Festival. And that meant that I had to watch all the films that were submitted. And let me tell you something, some people's films are so horrible. Like I couldn't believe it was the worst job. Like I want to congratulate all the judges who have to sit through the horrible films, because that's the biggest task in the world. But all of you that made films and believe in it and submitted your film to the film festival, I congratulate you. I love being around young filmmakers before all your hopes and dreams have been shattered. So keep up the great work. Keep believing in yourself. When it's time to accept your award, use your whole 30 seconds, because this may be the first and the last time you ever get credit for your work in this industry. So enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. And Henry, how you guys doing? Great to see you guys, man. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be scrolling through the gallery and give shout outs to everyone, and give it up for Kieran. Kieran sang that song at the beginning of the thing. I want to see you clap your hands for Kieran. Kieran killed that, man. And he got the sexy beard. You know, Kieran was sexy last year. And then he went and got sexier. He added the beard. Did you see how sexy, how sexy that man was? And I am a heterosexual male, and I got moist just watching him sing. So big ups to Kieran. Now, let me move along with this show. Wait a minute. Hold
We
on.
actually have there's somebody I have to introduce.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So we're going to put you on hold a second.
I'm standing by, baby. I'm standing by.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. It gives me great pleasure to introduce somebody who is extremely supportive of the film industry, and not just of the film festival and the independent filmmakers themselves, but also of people coming to Nassau County and filming. I'm very proud to say that she's my boss, because I'm also the Nassau County Film Commissioner, but that she really takes a stand whenever we need things to happen out here. So please, my pleasure to welcome the Nassau County Executive, Laura Curran.
Thank you so much, Deborah. I think I need a better lighting guy. I mean, the lighting here is terrible. I'm sure there's some good people out in the audience who could help me out with that. Thank you, Debbie, for everything you do for film. We know that filming is very robust in Nassau County. It took a little bit of a pause because of COVID, but in normal times, it's about a $200 million industry for us. We've got those two fabulous studios out in Bethpage, Grumman, and Gold Coast. And now we're going to have a brand new state-of-the-art studio, film studio, being built up in Port Washington North. So it is my honor to congratulate every single filmmaker who has taken part in this different kind of film festival, and my distinct honor to announce the winners. All right, so this is in no particular order. We have Jeremiah Kipp. Yay, Jeremiah, congratulations.
Okay,
we have
Laura, please don't announce winners. Just do Maurice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just Maurice. All right, Maurice.
Just Maurice, please.
Maurice Dubois, someone I have watched on the news for many, many years. I followed you around from station to station. Maurice, as a small token of our appreciation on behalf of the 1.36 residents of Nassau County, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, and we love you. And I'm sorry if I stole anyone's moment there. Thank you.
We have a tribute video that we're going to show.
Good evening, Monday, June 5th. I'm Maurice Dubois. Hi, I'm Maurice Dubois. Hello, I'm Maurice Dubois, and here is your CBS 2 update. We're following breaking news tonight. Here's what we're working on for CBS 2 News at 11. A fire at a recycling plant in Jamaica, Queens, creating major problems for your evening commute. Police telling us they made an astonishing discovery in Queens. They say they found a man with a stockpile of weapons.
Apple season is here, but fall festivities are altered this year, of course, because of the pandemic.
You killed two people to start this whole thing. What led you to that? Former U.S. Marine and retired bomb squad detective Lou Alvarez says there's nothing else doctors can do to fight his cancer. What's your message to Congress at this point? If there's a recipe for success in the food industry, Risa Levy knows it. The ingredients are equal measures of talent, desire, and hard work. Risa teaches everything about the kitchen and a whole lot about life.
Pope Francis is widely known as the Pope of the people, and we saw today firsthand, up close and personal, how he has earned that reputation, greeting the crowds with smiles and waves.
Our colleague, Maurice Dubois.
Thank you, guys. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I've never been this happy to be at work. Might be the happiest I've ever been.
All right, there you have it. Maurice Dubois, congratulations. And we love your job. Journalism is such an important thing to make sure that people are informed, know what's going on in their community, know what's going on in their country. And I say this actually as a former reporter. I have a lot of respect for what you do. Congratulations.
Yeah, and we need Maurice. I know you're here.
I am here. I'm not worthy. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. That was very kind and a beautiful montage of video. My first reaction is, wow, who is that young kid on that video? And at the same time, I'm looking at this statue here. Look at this. This is as close as I'll ever get to an Oscar. This is what you guys have bestowed upon me. I'm so not worthy. You know, I think the only words I can come up with are thank you. And congratulations to the fellow honorees, everybody who put a film out there and had to go through Brother President's, criticism. It's a little tough, a little rough crowd that you got to deal with. But you know what? We've been in a wild news cycle. You don't need me to tell you that. And you live through this moment. We'll never forget it. We're going through the first draft of history, and it doesn't give you a chance for real introspection, except in moments like this. And I sit here and I think of Long Island. I think of growing up out in Suffolk County, and and my first taste of journalism was at Port Jeff High School, and started with the school newspaper and then a local community paper, and on and on and on. I went through college and did all this different stuff, and I'm just privileged to have this kind of work. Honored to do it in my hometown. It's tough to stay in this business, and I'm real proud to still be here, to still be kicking after 23 years in this town, and I hope to be doing it a few more. So thank you. It's an honor, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Maurice, for joining us. It's been an honor for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deborah.
You passing it back to me?
All right, Kevin, we're back to you.
Well, okay. I want to give a shout out to Maurice. Maurice, I'm a fan of your work. I've been watching you for years. That montage was great. They went way back. I saw you with the afro. Did y'all see Maurice's afro that had to be from the 70s? Very nice. No, let me clarify in case y'all misunderstood. The people who were nominated tonight, those aren't the bad movies. Those are the good ones. But just imagine how many horrible movies they had to go through to get to the great ones that we're going to see tonight. So I didn't mean to put down the nominees tonight. That was not my intention. I told you I had the coronavirus. I'm not thinking straight. So if I was not clear, congratulations to all of our nominees. And I want to give a shout out to Brian. Brian O'Halloran, what's up, man? I see you. I see you there. Very nice to see you. I miss all you guys, man. I literally been locked down. We've all been locked down for so long. So just to see all these beautiful faces is very exciting for me. So I'm hoping that the young lady that I'm about to introduce is here. I'm looking for the cue. All right. So I'm going to introduce our first presenter. She's a native New Yorker. She made her Broadway debut as a dancer in Henry, Sweet Henry. She originated the role of Patty Simcox in Grease and portrayed the infamous Leona Helmsley in Mayor. She is perhaps best known for her betrayal of Delia Ryan on Ryan's Hope and her 10-year stint as the gambling, beer-guzzling, and always inappropriate hairdresser Roxy Balsam on One Life to Live, for which she received 2 Emmy nominations for Best Supporting Actress. She portrayed the Brooklynite waitress Norma Gilpin on Loving, wannabe socialite Madeline Thompson on Another World, and reprised the role of Delia Ryan in a character crossover on General Hospital for 2 years. Nighttime TV sightings include Deception, Unforgettable, HBO's Show Me a Hero, Law and Order SVU, The Good Policeman, Third Watch, The Sopranos, Family, and The Black Donnellys, along with Morgan Fairchild. She appeared in the pilot Melange, playing bartender Dolly Faye, and Stella in the film Bleecker. She has acted extensively off and off Broadway and has been a member of the Ensemble Studio since 1984. Her album of original songs, I'm Not Done With You Yet, is available on Amazon and iTunes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see you clap your hands if I cannot hear you, and put your hands together for the lovely and talented Miss Eileen Kristen. Give it up for Eileen Kristen, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Kevin, you have to say it like, I'm not done with you yet.
I'm not done with you yet. You look lovely tonight.
Thank you. I'm kind of a Long Island girl also. For many years of my life, my family had a little house in Atlantic Beach. So I'm,
Well, your lighting is wonderful. Your lighting is beautiful.
Well, you got to get you got to get this ring light, right?
Oh, okay. Let's tell
Not a
Laura
lot of
that. We
money.
got to send Laura a ring light for next year, Deborah.
So glad you recuperated. I've had a very strange cough for the last, I don't know, a couple of months, and it
Oh,
doesn't
be careful.
serious, but I'm a little concerned. So I'm finally going to go to an allergist because I've been tested for COVID about 3 times and it's always negative. So anyway.
Well, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
I know. Glad that you're well. Okay, so our first festival award will be for one of my favorite categories, Best Supporting Actress.
Hey, sexy.
Oh my god! What are you doing here?
Wingman for Brian.
Girls' night with Michelle.
Look at those two. They're in their own little world.
Yes, tell me about it. She's been so much happier with Brian. They're perfect for each other.
Hey, why don't you say we ditch the 2 lovebirds and have some fun of our own?
Okay.
Meet me in the parking lot in 10 minutes and I'll think of some excuse to get us out of here.
Sure.
Okay, well, the Best Supporting Actress award goes to Jennifer Covey from Brokenhearted.
Hi, everyone. Can you see me?
Yep. Yes, we can.
So first and foremost, I'd like to thank the LIIFE team for not only honoring me with this award, but for finding a way for all of us to come together tonight to celebrate film. Thank you to the entire cast and crew of Brokenhearted, and of course to my family and friends for their ongoing support. And lastly, I'd like to leave everybody with a quote that I personally like to live by. Work so hard that you no longer have to introduce yourself. There are no winners or losers when it comes to art. And while an award is a wonderful representation of a job well done, and I'm so appreciative of it, anyone who has put their inner thoughts and vulnerabilities out there for the world to see has already won. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, the next award is for Best Supporting Actor.
You found a new nurse. That's great news. Confirm the breakfast tomorrow. I'll call you back. The new nurse will be coming today. Good. Howard, it'll be okay. I'll come visit more often. No, you won't.
Great. And the Best Supporting Actor award goes to Godfrey J. Rayner for The Long Commute. Godfrey?
Godfrey, you know how to unmute yourself? Just
I'm
give him a sec.
unmuted now. Hello. Hi. Well,
Hi.
This is the life. Every pun included. This is a wonderful award and I thank everybody for it. I must thank Anthony Robert Grasso and Miguel Garzon Martinez for writing such a wonderful screenplay. And a special thank you to Miguel for his gentle, emotional directing. And it was such a pleasure to work opposite Anthony Robert Grasso. And I want to shout out the privilege I had of working with Geraldine Lear. She's such a fine actress and so beautiful and so giving. And you'll be able to see her on the next season of Manifest. And again, everybody, thank you so much. I'm so proud of this. And, you know, this is the 3rd act of my career. So it's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The next award is for Best Actress.
Liz, I don't know what happened. But whatever it is, please don't blame Jack, blame me. Okay, he is who he is because of me. I'm his mother and I have failed him over and over again. And he needs you. And he needs Brady, and Brady needs him. So please, Liz, whatever you do, please don't take Brady away from him. It will destroy him. And it will destroy us. Still learning, Liz. We're both still learning.
First of all, I want to say how great it is to be back here at the Long Island International Film Expo. I want to thank the jury for this award. It means a lot to me. And this film has been a labor of love and a gift, working with amazing and talented people. Suzanne Guassi, thank you for writing this role for me, for your storytelling, for your never-ending vision. And to our wonderful producers, Teresa, Kevin, Nick, for your hard work, and our amazing crew who made the film look the way it does. And I want to give a real shout out and big recognition to my fellow cast members, Kristen Renton, Zachary Booth, Colin Bates, Katie Sullivan, who surrounded me with such beautiful and complex characters. Thank you guys so much. And I just want to say thank you again.
That's beautiful. The last acting award is for Best Actor.
So I was thinking maybe we could go to the store today, buy some storage containers for everything. Will you go with me to the store?
No.
What about the storage things?
How big are they?
Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, jumbo.
How big is extra large jumbo?
Big, very large and big.
Was it big enough to put the house in? Or put the front and the backyard in? The sidewalk where I taught him how to ride his bike, or that little place down the street where you got him his first haircut? Or the field where he hit that home run? Or the stage where he graduated junior high school? The beach in Sarasota where we go every year for vacation?
It was just an idea.
I know.
Hey everybody, Phil Vassar here. I just want to say thank you so much to the Long Island International Film Expo for this award, for this technical award for Best Actor. It's a real surprise. I really appreciate it so very, very much. And thank you for showing our film, our short film, I Only Miss You When I'm Breathing. It's a really important piece to us. And Ashley Wynn Collins, Lori Fisher, amazing job, so talented. And I'm so proud to be a part of this. And I just want to say thank you so much to Deb and Henry and Ann and John and everybody at the Long Island International Film Expo. And thanks for this award. This is like the heaviest award I've ever gotten, by the way. It's a real deal. So let's do this in person someday. I hope we get to do this with a lot of folks around. I really can't wait to do that. Love you guys, and thank you very, very much for this. I appreciate it.
The next category, it's rather unusual. It's for Best Trailer.
What is world peace, and how is it achievable? My name is Rob Graydon. I'm a filmmaker from the United States. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to interview Arun Gandhi, who is the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. When I was at his home, I noticed there was a painting on his wall, or I should say, a part of a painting. When I asked him what it was, this is what he told me.
Well, the painting is, it depicts all the evil that has taken place in the world at the bottom. And then it shows all the world politicians. And among them, the artist has picked 3 people as saintly. One of them is Saint Francis and Mother Teresa and my grandfather.
And the Best Trailer Award goes to Rob Graydon for Pieces.
Hi, I am his son. I'm accepting on behalf of Rob. He wants to apologize because he is actually recovering from kidney surgery. He had a transplant done yesterday, and he really wishes he could be here. He wants to thank everyone at LIIFE. He's really grateful for just every single person involved. It's a wonderful event. We're here every year. He wants to thank Arun Gandhi, Franz Trink, the artist whose work the film is about, Monica Patino, the producer of the movie, his sons, I'm one of them, and his wife, Liz. And so thank you everyone. This really means the world to him and to all of us. And I can't thank you enough on his behalf.
Film looks like it's going to be great. The last, but certainly not least award is for Best Music Video.
This is a story about a man named Zane who made the choice that I'd call inane, inviting family to be on his song, but he left his mama out and she's going insane. Just singing bars like Lady Gaga, daddy playing cello like Yo-Yo Ma, Zane spitting verse like an old rap star. Now you're just missing Yo Mama, making music with your family tree, creating a family legacy, but you forgot a big branch on the family tree. In case you're confused, son, I'm talking about me. You think I'm too old, like I've got nothing to say?
And the winner is, fine, I'll write my own damn song.
Is Allison here?
To accept?
Let's see. Let's give her a second. Allison, are you here? We don't have a video from her, do we? I guess she's not here, so we'll just have to.
I'll accept it for her.
Sounds good. Thank you, Eileen. We love you.
Eileen, thank you so much. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you.
My
and
pleasure.
I want to follow up on what Eileen did, and I want to give a special shout out to Jennifer, Godfrey, Karen, Phil, Rob, and Allison. Those are our previous winners. Y'all did a great job. Thank you so much, and enjoy the moment. It's all downhill from here. and I want to make a request, Deborah. You look so official with your headphones. See if you can get the technical guy to find an applause track. Can you find an applause track? And then let's find a laugh track for all my jokes that really aren't working. You can play a laugh track so I can appear funnier than I actually am. That would be great. All right, so I'm going to present I'm going to bring our next presenter. Let me get my camera ready. Hold on. Let me see what new thing. All right. Let's use this one. So I can look cool while I am presenting. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next presenter he's become a dear friend of mine. And I'm so happy to see him. I gave him a shout out earlier. I'm scrolling through the gallery to see all the familiar faces so I can give shout outs. And if there's any special things going on in your world, we call it good and welfare. If you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary, put it in chat and I'll give you a special shout out. But this gentleman right here has been working in the film industry and theater industry for over 30 years. He started performing in live theater in high school, but it was his first film role being Dante Hicks in Kevin Smith's 1994 indie cult classic Clerks, which he was most noted for. He has worked with some of the film industry's best, such as Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, George Carlin, John Leguizamo, Rosario Dawson, Ali Sheedy, and the list goes on and on. This gentleman has been in over 30 film productions such as Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Vulgar, and Clerks 2. The Canadian film and LIIFE award-winning Drop Dead Roses. He worked with director M. Night Shyamalan on The Happening and director James L. Brooks's comedy, How Do You Know? He also worked on local Long Island director Steve Menya's film Brutal Massacre, a comedy, also a LIIFE Award winner. He is currently in post-project series, Couple of Guys, I'm in that too, and feature film, The Only Woman in the World, both directed by our own Deborah Markowitz. Thank you, Deborah, for continuing to hire me also. Hey, in those projects too. I'm in those projects too. You read it before me? Listen, I haven't read stuff this much in a long, long time. Anyway, he works on television, including Kevin Smith's TV show on AMC, Comic Book Men, and Clerks, the animated series on ABC. He has also been a voice on Pokemon, cartoon, TV, and movie series. He has attended numerous film festivals around the world, including Cannes, Sundance, and Toronto. He has been a jury member and awards host at the Nashville, Long Island, Humboldt, and Phoenix Film Festivals. This is my guy, as well as being involved in the development of a number of new plays and films in the past few years. He has jumped on the other side of the camera producing. He is most recently seen in Kevin Smith's film, Jay and Silent Bob's Reboot. He is currently hosting his own talk show, Streamcast, The O'Halloran, which can be seen on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. Please welcome my good buddy. Put your hands together for Brian O'Halloran. Brian, what's up, man?
What's going on, Mr. Kevin? How are you?
I'm beautiful, man. Good to see you.
Listen, man, I always come prepared, so I have my...
Oh, there it is.
Laughter. Even for the corny stuff, I got, I got it all, man. I'm ready to roll. I'm not new at that.
Oh, you my guy. You my guy. I need that.
And I have stuff for even if things aren't going so well, sir. Yeah, that's what happens.
There's going to be a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. It's a weird time, but thank you so much, Kevin, for introducing me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me back. Yes, we are living in unprecedented times, and Kevin is not the only man with technical savvy. Yes, I too am being shown on theaters, in empty theaters across the world. This is our first LIIFE award show that is being broadcast around the world on many different devices and many different categories of seeing things and mediums. So
we have a surprise for you.
Deborah, you need to mute your mic. Don't be stepping on my cut jokes here.
Okay.
You're not going to heckle me from a distance. I will drive down there.
It is a surprise for you. 1 second, it's a surprise.
What? Surprise? Ah, seagulls, thank you. Now I feel like I'm closer to the shore. Or are they mocking me? They're mocking me. The seagulls are mocking me, aren't they? You couldn't find laughter, so you found seagulls. I knew it. So anyway, as I was saying, before I was interrupted by rude seagulls, I made tonight a special night. I wanted to feel like I was there at the gala, which is normally, so I had someone drive me around my neighborhood for about 3 hours to get that feel of being on the LIE to get out there. And then I had, we usually have an Italian dinner pre-show. We're all over pre-show across the street at the restaurant, the Italian restaurant. So I made myself a can of SpaghettiOs to, you know, that's all I could do. I'm an Irish guy. I don't do Italian well. And then after tonight, I'm going to walk down to my local volunteer fireman's house, have a red Solo cup of a beer. I don't know what it is, from a keg that the firemen don't know where they got it from. And that's how my night's going to be. But enough of me. Let's get to the categories that you're all just waiting here, sitting in your couches and your houses. I think I saw someone went to the men's room actually at one point. All right, best animation. And the award goes to Time Difference. Do we have the filmmaker here? I mean, Time Difference, incredibly appropriate in the times that we're living in, because I don't even know what month it is anymore.
Let's see.
Maybe he's on a different time zone. Didn't realize we were on at this time. There's a lot of time jokes, I know. I know.
Okay, then I guess we move on.
We will accept on the Time Difference creators' behalf. Moving on. So now we're going to go on to Best Documentary Short.
Dear Mark, 4 years ago, it was a normal Saturday in June. Our workday was done, and you put on your helmet, and you said you would take your motorcycle to JJ the mechanic. Two hours later, I was told you had a crash.
And the winner is When It Snows. Yes. When It Snows. Do we have the filmmaker in the Zoom?
Yes. Yes.
All
Hi.
right. Bring him on up.
Can you hear me?
There he is.
How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to participate, and it's a real honor to get this kind of recognition. We are super humbled. This is a wonderful story about a local Long Island gentleman from Rockville Center who really inspired all of us and inspired this community. It was, our absolute pleasure to help tell this story about a wonderful, wonderful human being. I guess the moral of this story is certainly, as filmmakers, kind of look around us, look around your surroundings, and just kind of open your eyes and see that these wonderful stories are right next to you, and feel empowered to tell the stories of people that are from your own community. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure. And congratulations to all the filmmakers that were part of this festival.
Well done, sir. Well done. Our next category is Best Documentary Feature.
One.
Whoa.
One. One.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In the heart of Nairobi, Kenya, lies Kibera, the largest urban slum in Africa. Here, over 500,000 souls live crammed in tiny spaces of corrugated iron.
And the award goes to Light Within the Cracks. I know they're here because someone behind them said, "Holy crap, you won." There you go.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Philip. I'm the producer, and can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
All right. Hey. So I'm the producer and DP of the film, and so thank you to Long Island International Film Expo. This is an amazing experience for me. It's my first documentary feature film, and reaching out to thank you to John and to Debbie because through actually my editor Rob Riley, who kudos to you, Rob, who I think you're on the call as well. I know about this festival as well as John and Debbie, and this is just such an honor to be here. I am a Long Island native. I grew up in Northport, and I now live in north of the city in Westchester. But this film, really, the award to me goes most importantly to the people in the Kibera slum outside of Nairobi, Kenya, who, you know, we're all just so fortunate and blessed to not only have a roof over our heads, and not to mention the computers that we're all talking on, and the privileged lifestyles that we lead, no matter what kind of a life we participate in personally. But these people are the most underserved people on the planet, and the kids who we build schools for there are underserved even further because there's just no resources for these people. These are literally forgotten people, and there's by the numbers, there's 500,000 of them in the Kibera slum, but the truth is there are well over 1 million people who live in an area the size of Central Park, and they're packed in there like sardines, literally. During COVID, I've been in communication with these people. Some of them were in lockdown, couldn't even leave their little hovels that they live in to go out and get food. Some of them didn't eat for a week. So when we think about privilege and who the needy people are out there, those are the needy people. So thank you again. This is quite an honor. This is amazing. And this is not the first festival. The first festival we've won, Best Award, but this is the first one that's been done on this scale. So thank you guys for pulling this off. This is an incredible experience. So maybe next year live. So everybody stay well and be healthy to us all.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Our next category is Best Horror Film. And the award goes to The Desecrated. Are they here?
Just give them a second, no?
They could be zombies. It could take them a while. Do we have a winner to come up and talk?
Yeah, guess not. John, you here? Nope, not here. Okay.
Congratulations to the cast crew of The Desecrated. Our next category up is Best Webisode New Media TV Pilot.
We are 3, day 22.
And the award goes to Distemper.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I guess. Hi. Well, thank you so much, Brian. It's really exciting, actually. You gave me my first award I ever received ever.
That's
10
right.
years ago for a film called The Crimson Mask. And just like flipping through here, seeing all these wonderful faces and how many of you all have been such a part of me growing as a filmmaker is just so incredible. And I thank you all. This was a really special project for all of us. It was an almost impossible task trying to tell a story that took place in 1918 on a budget of $20,000. But without an incredible team, this could never be done. And I'd like to thank everyone involved in the project. It's been so wonderful seeing so many friends grow as filmmakers. And I'm so proud of the community that LIIFE has created and to be a part of it. And thank you all so much. This is really an incredible honor once again. Thank you.
Congratulations once again. And now we're going to bring on the locals. Yeah, for the people down the street, the towns next door, all of the people on the island. So we're going to do here are the nominees for Best Long Island Short.
I gotta say, I'm a little surprised about the way you look.
What are you, casting director?
No, I'm just used to the religious paintings.
Oh, you're a religious person.
Well, like most people, I'm religious only when I'm in trouble. So when I'm running low on gas in a bad neighborhood, that's when I pray to God. And God is always watching, so if he can help, he will.
So that's how you think it works? God's always watching you?
Well, God is always watching.
So he's like Santa Claus then? Bill, I didn't come back here tonight to give out any more advice, but I'll tell you this. If you're going to make one decision in this life, it's got to be, is God out there watching you, or is there only just God and you're an expression of it?
So now I'm God? Something like that, yeah.
And the award goes to Taxi Cab Ride with Jesus. Are they here? Oh, don't worry. The people in the stadiums, they're just cardboard cutouts. Don't worry. There's not real people. Taxi cab driver? Jesus? Anyone? Lord? Anyone? Really? Caught on traffic? On Zoom? Jesus? Cab driver? Bueller? I guess we're moving on. I accept on the part of Taxi Ride with Jesus cast and crew. All right, our next local award is for Best Long Island Feature.
Okay. Hi, Law. This is Catherine.
Kate.
Kate. Listen, my sister knows all my numbers, but everything's also in a green book in the kitchen. It's got all her doctor's information. The physical therapist is coming later. But that's it for today. You still need me because I gotta go.
Then go.
Any issues, call me. I'll come right home.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye. Can I sit over there for a moment? Yeah, that's fine. I have some paperwork I have to do. So, your accident was when? Which one? Whatever was first, I have to get a history.
And the award goes to T11 Incomplete. Do we have them here? Somebody please beam them aboard or something. They're just all disappearing. I don't know what to do. Well, we accept their award on their behalf. T11 Incomplete. Now I'd like to bring back up to the stage our man, Kevin Brown. Come on, .com, get up here.
Okay, while we're waiting for Kevin, I just want to say thank you, Brian. First of all, we love you. Thank you for joining us. Guys, we have 2 awards at the end. Please don't forget that even if you have not won in your category, we have a jury award and we also have an audience award. So please be sure that you stay involved for that. And your laurels and all your certificates and whatnot are going to be in your filmmakers resource room. So don't forget to grab those babies and let's continue. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. This time we didn't have to plug any 50-50 raffles. It's awesome.
Brian, very nice job, my man. Thank you. And the next time you get ready to do a William Shatner impression, have that womp, 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 have that ready the next time. No, very nice job. You have to send me those, where you get those effects from. I really need those effects in my life. Thank you, Brian. And I want to give a special shout out to the winners whose names I was able to capture because they were here. Kevin Lopez, I'm assuming that's Lopez. Big ups to you. Philip Ennis, very nice job, Philip. And Elias, I didn't see a last name, Elias, but congratulations to you and congratulations to the other winners who were not here to accept their awards. And so I don't know, I'm stuck in the house, right? And I'm watching way too much television, right? So I watched this show that I never watched, show called The Blacklist. and it's been on for 7 seasons. So I binge watch everything. I've been binge watching The Blacklist for the last couple of days. I'm on season 6 now. And I saw a guy on the show on this episode. He was in the jury when Raymond Reddington was about to be convicted for sentenced to death. My dear friend, Lou Martini. Lou Martini, I see you in the chat. I haven't found your face on the camera, but I want to give a shout out to Lou Martini. I saw you on the thing, and I got such a kick out of seeing you on the episode. So
what's up, Kevin?
Lou Martini, what's up, man? How you doing?
For all those people that think me and Kevin Brown are the same person, there you go.
There we go.
We are not the same. I get taken for Kevin Brown all the time, and I'm kind of actually tired of it. See, I'm not Kevin Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to see you. This guy, I'm way off script right now. He's a very talented character actor, and I saw you on The Blacklist. Like I said, I've been binge watching shows that I've never gotten a chance to watch. I started binge watching Hawaii Five-0. It really was misleading. I thought it was about 50-year-olds who moved to Hawaii, but it was nothing like that. So I'm running out of stuff to watch, but that's for the next break. But good to see you, Lou. Stay safe out here. So anyway, our next presenter is let me see. Our presenter deserves her own presentation. But if I do that, I will ruin the surprise. So here is our surprise video presentation from a Hollywood legend to present our Excellence in Film and TV Award.
Hi, my name is Kathy Moriarty, and one of my dearest friends, Catherine Nauducci, not Ducci. Oh my God. Nauducci, we've been around forever and ever, and I love you to death. And, you know, you're probably one of the greatest moms ever to Nicholas and my Sally Ann, my little famous little photographer. You know how much I love you, and God, we worked together a bunch of times, a couple of times, and never. But when you started out doing a Bronx Tale, and then you got on The Sopranos, playing Charmaine, Bucco, you know, and doing all these movies, you have just turned into such an amazing talent and an amazing actress, an amazing artist. And within your own words, saying, don't let the grass grow under your feet. You have proven to everybody between the actor studio and all of your work, and then becoming this huge artist with your stuff in every, you know, gallery that there is, and it's brilliant, as you are. Catherine, I love you. I believe in you, and your work speaks for itself. I think you've done more movies with Robert De Niro than I've done. They tell me 3. I think you forget about Copland. We may not have had scenes with him, but you were still in it. You're my homecoming queen, kind of. You know, you're not Dooch. You're amazing, and we are all so proud of you, everybody, especially from, you know, our hood, whatever. You've just done so much great work that speaks for itself, between A Bronx Tale, between The Sopranos, between The Jersey Boys, between The Irishman, between, you're just pretty much You're Kathy. You're Catherine Narducci, and you're amazing.
for it. Well, what do you mean you work for it? You're not supposed to be in that bar.
I'm taking this money back. I'm bringing it right back down to the bar.
Well, let's just think about this for a minute.
What do you mean think about? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, we could use the money. It's nice here to do something there. We could use it. Man, we already have it.
Point. You know where this money comes from. I don't want him to have that kind of money.
Just listen to me for a minute. Let's just think about this.
That's it. Come on.
Wait a minute.
No.
Listen to me. Lorenzo, please, why do you gotta go down like this? Calm down. Lorenzo, please.
So, how is everything here so far tonight?
Much better now that we cast our glimpse on you, sweetheart. How you doing, Manny?
Fine, Tonyoni. Listen, I thought you'd want to know. The two guys over there at that table?
Yeah?
I think they're FBI. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Enjoy.
Somebody doesn't pay?
Who knows? You break your word, maybe something else breaks. I'm kidding. We don't do violence. But you do hear stories. Why don't you go upstairs? Wash up. Give me those clothes. I'll get rid of them.
Russ's wife, Carrie, her family goes all the way back, way back to the same town in Sicily as the Buffalinos. They talked about it all the time. She came from mob royalty, if you want to call it that. The Chiandras. To them, it was like they came over on the Italian Mayflower.
And it is my honor and my privilege that I get to kind of present you this award to the Long Island International Film Expo, Excellence in Film and TV. And it is so well deserved, and you're well deserved. I love you, Kath.
Is Catherine here? Take your time, Catherine. Unmute.
Am I here? I'm here, but I don't.
Yeah, we hear you.
You see me?
We see you too. You look beautiful.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, first of all, was that that was such a surprise to see Kathy, who I love and adore more than anybody. Kathy and I, so everybody knows, we go way back, and I actually lived with Kathy in LA the first time I moved there. So we actually lived together, and we're really good friends. And I love you, Kathy. I miss you. This is so funny and weird and kind of cool to accept an award in my art studio. I never thought this day would happen, but it's very beautiful. Thank you. Long Island Film Expo. I just want to say, you know, I didn't know what I was going to say. I'm just very honored with this award, right? But the times that we're living in with the Zoom and everything like that, you think it's going to be weird, or I don't want to do it. We're not going to feel the energy. It's not as important. It feels less important. We're in our house. I'm not on a red carpet. I'm not mingling. But it was so funny. Something really, honestly, happened to me tonight. And I sat here and I watched how important film festivals are, first of all, to young filmmakers, old filmmakers, actors, producers, cinematographers, how important film festivals just are, and how much we need them. That's one. And it felt so intimate to me, like I was really had to pay attention. Instead of being in a busy, loud place, you know, you're not really listening, everybody's talking, there's popcorn, soda, you're saying hello to everybody. Instead, I felt so super focused, and I really took in how happy and how important in my studio film festivals are, and how happy they make people, and how important the whole film festival platform is, because without it, the most famous filmmakers wouldn't even be around today. Where else would they show their film? And you guys are like angels, and you give that platform, you give them the audience, you give them the screen time. And it's so important. And I really, really, I have to tell you, I really appreciate this tonight. I really, really do. And it's on a small, big scale. It's like a small, big scale, because it's so important. It's important that we all showed up. Sure, if it was in the theater and it was going and there was no COVID and no pandemic, there would be hundreds of people. But right now, the people who showed up are true film lovers, I guess. And I just tip my hat to everybody who showed up and took the time. It's so important to save what we are doing right now, because if we just didn't show up, it would just dissipate, I guess. I mean, we've been on hold for almost, feels like forever, and this is keeping it alive. This is keeping the heartbeat. This is keeping it pumping, and it's so important. And I want to congratulate everybody who showed up tonight, and everybody who got an award. Congratulations to all of you. And it's an honor to be recognized for my work. Thank you. And I wrote something down here. I don't want to forget it. But Deborah Mockowitz, I really tip my hat to you. And I tip my hat to the couple who have the theater. Like, these are all angels in our lives, including you, Deborah. And you just give people a chance to hear their voice, to see their vision, to have their mark in this world. Really, it really is that important. And film festivals are really important. And I always knew that. And as a young actress, and even now as an older actress, I love film festivals. I always go to film festivals. I was on a judge in Tribeca Film Festival last year, and that was a big honor for me. And it's a big honor to be a judge in Tribeca Film Festival, because you're with the top of the top, and it's, you know, it's amazing. But the one thing that small film festivals and big film festivals have in common is the most important thing to have in common: the love for film. And listening really to everybody here tonight, the comedian with no laugh track, the commentators, Eileen, Kristen, did I say your name right? I love you. I loved you in the soap operas. If Pink and Beverly D'Angelo had a child, you are their daughter. But sitting here in my studio, this is my art studio. My house is not a wreck. This is just the art studio where I paint in my house. Something just came through this computer, and I had a real epiphany. I'm not joking. And is Kathy in the room? I don't know if Kathy left, if she just.
I think that was a video.
Yeah, we went to film her, I think 2 nights ago. We went to film her to do this for you.
Okay, Kathy is my angel, and Kathy is actually the one who told me about The Sopranos, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have ever been on that show. She gave me the scoop and I got on my agents and the whole thing happened. But I love Kathy. She's an amazing, one of my favorite actresses. I love her. I love Kathy Moriarty. And she's got a huge heart. If you know her, her heart is the size of the moon. She's amazing, and she's an amazing big talent. But I just want to say, really, I'm so touched that we all showed up. It's so intimate, and it really, like, instead of being, as I am in a lot of premieres of films and film festivals and whatever there is to show up for with big crowds and lots of actors, we're always not fully in the moment. And tonight I am fully in the moment, and I'm here with you. If the world ended right now, we're all together. We're gonna go together. And it's that much in the moment that I am. And I really had such an epiphany of how important film festivals are. And Deborah, thank you so much for showing up every year for filmmakers and having the love for filmmakers and giving filmmakers a voice. And it really, like, you know, I've been to them all. I've been to the biggest, the smallest, I've been to little film festivals upstate where 20 people showed up. And I've been to a film festival where literally in the middle of Vegas somewhere, I forgot where I was, like 3 people showed up. But the love of film is still there with those 3 people as it is with 1,000 people in Sundance, so thousands of people in Sundance. And it is important on any scale to do this. It's important to show up on any scale. And I just said this in an interview I did, you know, with my art, with paintings and with my acting. I always said, to be an artist in any shape or form, a singer, writer, musician, I don't know if I'm going on too long. Do I got a minute? I don't hear you.
Go for it.
I think you're fine, my dear. You're fine.
You're fine.
The one thing that I say is, to me, it never mattered if I ever got seen as an actress. I could have stayed in a little broken down theater and still be happy. I would have to have a second job to pay my bills. But for me, the love of acting and the love of doing my art, what I was born to do, it's in me. I have to do it. Even if I don't want to, and I do want to, I have to, okay? And even with the painting, I would paint even if I never had a show. And if they just stayed in this room with me, because I have to paint, I have to act, I have to do art, I have to do it because I love it so much. And so whatever scale I'm doing it on, I appreciate it just as much as being on HBO as I do doing a $2,000 independent film that you would probably let into your film festival and give us a chance to show this art that we created that nobody else would let us show. And it's just such tonight was really just, I'm so happy for myself, what I'm taking away, on what I got on a personal level. You all just, like, every person who accepted and won, I'm just so, I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy this happened tonight. I didn't know what to expect. And, to get us to sit down now, we're all like confused. Like you said, we don't know what day it is and what are we doing? And I got a Zoom and it's a film festival on my computer. I'm in my office. I'm in my art room. What is this? And it's just so important. You got to stop and you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it, no matter where we are. If we're in a broken down theater or we're in our studio or in our bedroom and show up on a Zoom, we got to keep showing up for the love of art. And that's it. That's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for joining us today. It's really an honor, and you'll probably be getting calls now about those 2000 films, those 2000. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And you're an inspiration, I think, to all the actors who want to do what you're doing. And you're right, it's something you do because you have to do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful words, Catherine. I appreciate you. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I see, you know, when you see those actors that have been in everything, you've been in everything. And, you know, I've been in a few films myself, but I love watching the actors whose body of work just speaks so boldly. And I love doing these festivals, Catherine. I feel what you feel, because when you get around these young artists, they have an energy, and I could feel the energy through Zoom that just reignites why we got into this business, right? Why we got into the business, and the thing that we love so much. And I love your words. I admire your career. And the other Catherine, the Catherine that presented you, that was a big surprise. She's no joke either. And you did it, Catherine. You said Long Island. I was waiting for someone to say Long Island, because I'm born and raised in the Bronx. So I love when I come to Long Island and I hear people say Long Island. So that was beautiful. Very nice words. Thank you so much for showing up and sharing this moment. And congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I also want to give a special birthday shout out to Brian DiPiero. Is Brian on the call? Somebody put it in chat. I asked everyone if you have any good in welfare, any special announcements, anniversaries or birthdays or something you want to shout out. I'll give you a special shout out. I don't know if we can unmute you, Brian, but if you can wave at the camera, that'll be nice. Happy birthday to Brian. If you get a chance, wish him a happy birthday. And moving on. So let me see if I can get this next presenter ready. All right. So our next presenter, you might remember her as Lorna, who lost her boyfriend to Julia Roberts in the iconic film Mystic Pizza. She grew up in Dallas and has been working on and off in New York or Los Angeles for 30 years. She started her career in the theater, has worked at numerous regional theaters, including the La Jolla Playhouse and the Dallas Theater Center, twice at the Roundabout Theater Company, and most recently appeared in the world premiere of Charles Mee's Soot and Spit, which was a New York Times critics pick. She started on TV way back when as guest star on shows like Empty Nest, Nash Bridges. Was thrilled to have a scene with Kirk Douglas, wow, in the TV movie Take Me Home Again. You currently know her in flashbacks as Josh Dallas's mom on the NBC show Manifest. She recently completed work on One Royal Holiday this past July, starring Broadway's Laura Osnes, Aaron Dvet, and Victoria Clark. It'll premiere October 31st on the Hallmark Channel. She's happy to be in the long commute and official selection at LIIFE this year. And she will be seen in Joe Manganiello's upcoming film, Shoplifters of the World. This charming coming-of-age film based on the 80s band, The Smiths, will be out in early 2021. Currently, she's shooting an episode of a yet untitled Shonda Rhimes miniseries. Please, everybody, put your hands together and join me in welcoming Miss Geraldine Lear. Give it up for Miss Geraldine Lear.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello there, my dear. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good, good. You got a cool backdrop?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm right by my front door. If you saw the other side, I'm very Wi-Fi compromised in my home, and this is the only place I cannot freeze. I'm sure many people who have been on Zoom can relate.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
I met you last year and I'm thrilled to be back this year, even more thrilled because I've never presented in my pajama bottoms before.
Wow.
The first.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Very nice.
I just want to say I was thrilled to work on the long commute. And I love what Catherine said. It was such a privilege to be in that film. And congratulations to everybody, and especially to Debbie Markowitz and her husband, John. I've spoken with Debbie a few times this week, and I know it would seem like, oh, well, we'll just do it on Zoom, but I think she's probably even had to work harder or twice the work to get this online in such a short amount of time. So thanks so much, Debbie, for having us all here, that you got us all here. So without further ado, the first category I'm so happy to present is Best Foreign Short.
Months go by, like that, in the blink of an eye. Offices opened, offices closed. Sun gently rises, sun is gently deposed. 55,387 conversations are had, at desks, on phones, of all tones. Some are good, some are bad. And one stands out, our love story.
The winner for Best Foreign Short goes to Office Song. Is anybody here from Office Song?
Yeah, I don't know what time this is for the foreign films, but let's see if anybody pops up. Maybe not. No, I don't think he's here.
Okay. The next category is Best Foreign Feature.
Dimmi che illusione non è, dimmi che sei tutta per me.
Saverio, sai qual è la cosa che mi fa più paura?
Cosa?
Non ricordarmi più di te.
And the winner for Best Foreign Feature goes to I Married My Mother.
I know I see his name. Give him a second.
Okay.
Ok, vai.
Ci sei? Ci siamo?
Ci siamo? Guarda.
Eccoci! Grazie.
Ok, vado io.
I am Domenico Costanzo, director of the movie. I speak very bad English, is my translator, Marco Beccagli.
Okay, so we accept the prize. You know, I'm accepting on his behalf. Forgive my English, you know, I might make some mistakes, but we are pretty tired because we are 6 hours ahead of time, you know, so it's 3:15 a.m. We've been up until from 1 a.m. So anyway, thank you so much, and
Fammi ringraziare.
he's gonna say a few words.
Io voglio ringraziare
He wants to thank
la Debra, persona molto sensibile,
very sensitive, very, you know.
che io ho conosciuto così nel festival.
I had the honor to get to know in
Voglio
the festival.
ringraziare la troupe che è una parte qui.
Thank to the cast, you know.
Ma soprattutto voglio ringraziare mia madre
But he wants to thank his mother.
che mi ha ispirato questo
That
film
was the inspiration for that movie.
e che adesso da lassù mi starà
And from
sorridendo.
up there, she's probably smiling. And congratulate his son.
Grazie,
for that
grazie,
prize.
grazie Long Island.
Thank you so much.
Grazie Long Island.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
We needed a coffee to stay up. You know?
Grazie. Grazie.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm about to start crying. Okay. The next category, here are the nominations for Best Student Film.
That's fun. Sì. Okay.
As he do it every other fucking month.
I mean, when do we get a break? Closest thing we get to a vacation is going to fucking Tarzana.
Tell me about it.
How much does he owe you now?
$4 grand.
4 fucking grand? I just did an axle job this morning that paid him 3. And you know he's making us look bad. Mrs. Lewis called. That brake job I did for her, the seals blew after 2 fucking months.
Because that dirtbag is ordering secondhand parts so he can pay for his mortgage on his McMansion. Have you seen that shit?
No, you?
No. Johnny showed me a picture. Unbelievable.
Shit's getting out of hand.
Let's do something about it.
And the Best Student Film goes to The Bright Side of Things.
Awesome. I'm here. I don't. Am I on? Am I live?
Yeah, you're good. We hear you.
Oh, awesome. This is quite an honor. Thank you so much to Deborah and John, the whole Long Island Film Festival. But mostly I couldn't have really done this without my cast and crew. So I just wanted to have a shout out to them, if any of them are listening. And yeah, it's really just quite an honor to accept the award. So thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. The next category is Best Short Film.
I know it's impossible to believe after all these years, but they brought me back. They've done something for me. I can't explain.
The winner for Best Short Film goes to Wide Awake in Bridgewater.
Hi, this is Eric. Can you hear me?
Yep. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe it. I don't know. I want to say, first of all, how honored I am to be part of this. Not only for being part of the festival, but being part of such an amazing group of filmmakers. This is like, I'm watching all these clips, and I had a chance to watch a bunch as well during the festival, but I'm blown away by the talent, the passion of everybody here. And, I'm going to say something that Catherine said, which is basically, like everybody here has put their heart out to put out something, a piece of art that has inspired them. And I want to thank first of all, I want to thank the festival so much for allowing us to do this, and especially during these crazy times. And I cannot even imagine putting together a film festival with 180 films in a drive-in theater during these times. So like, I'm completely blown away. So thank you so much to everybody. Of course, I want to thank my cast, my crew, my very talented producers, and for everybody else who chipped in on this movie, on this short, and putting it together on a low budget. Again, it's so inspiring to see everybody in this room, to have this outlet for filmmakers. Otherwise, we'd be watching our short films on our laptops in our living rooms 500 times and not being able to show it to anybody. So I really appreciate this venue and everything you guys have done for us. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough. And one other thing I will say is, this short that we created is basically it's a proof of concept for a TV series or a feature. So knock on wood, if we do get lucky, maybe you'll see a longer version of it. So, but thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best.
Congratulations. Next, here are the nominations for Best Feature Film.
Hey, is there any coffee here? Forget it. So, who called this in?
Jogger in by this morning and saw the front door. What time was that? 7:38 a.m.
Is this the first time anybody's been out here?
No, Officer Ticker got called in to investigate a noise disturbance 3 weeks ago.
Is he around here?
Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
Oh, may I have some?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Let's do it. Another day, another dollar.
Winner for Best Feature Film goes to Alienated.
I think I'm on. Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm so honored. I wasn't expecting it. It's my first feature film. I want to thank the cast and crew, my parents, especially my grandmother, who passed right before the film we started filming. And we were lucky enough that she helped finish the film funding wise. And everyone who put so much time into it and effort. And, I'm just so happy to be alongside everyone here, especially Eric, who actually who just spoke about an alien short. I was so honored to be next to him and thematically, and that was so much fun. And the drive-in was a blast, and I'm so glad we could be here and do all of this. So thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, we have Best Story. They say it all starts with a great script. Here are our nominations for Best Story.
Balls being broken here are mine. I am just asking
Questions, I know. Every day you camp out in my office with more
You're
questions.
the manager of one of the most iconic teams in baseball. You got to expect questions.
Doesn't mean you should expect answers. It's not my job to
You
answer.
know you'd be getting this over with.
I got a game in 45 minutes, and you're wasting my time talking about stats.
Then let's not talk about stats. I'd love to talk about
What outlet do you write for?
I'm freelance.
Ah, French for unemployed.
I assure you that I am extremely employed.
Yeah, well, me too. I got a third baseman with a bad knee. I got 2 pitchers with bad elbows. I got my hands full. I don't got time to bullshit with reporters about baseball theory.
I want to talk about your life.
That's worse. No one cares.
A lot of people do. You are an icon. You're a Boston institution.
I'm a working stiff who loves the game. End of story.
Come on, everybody knows you love the game. Tell me something I don't know.
You're a pain in my ass. You don't seem to know that.
Did you always want to play? Did your father encourage you to play?
Yeah, he encouraged.
And the winner for best story goes to Extra Innings.
And I don't think he's here.
Okay, back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Everyone, do me a favor.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Do me a favor and give it up for Geraldine Lear. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you, Pirate.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what? Yes, I have the wrong filter. I have the wrong filter. Let me change filters real quick. I'm gonna use this new filter in honor of my dear friends from Italy, Dominic. Dominic his crew did not social distance. They did not social distance. They had 20 people packed in, they had 20 people packed in one room, and look at the confidence on Dominic Costanzo. They stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning because they knew they were gonna win this award. So I want to give a special shout out to Dominic. In Italy, they are not social distancing. Let's take note. Let's take note of that. I also want to give a shout out to one of our other winners of the student film, Andrew Pollock. He won the student film. And Andrew, I don't know if you're still on the call, but you had 30 seconds to make a speech and you had a 5-second speech. So if you made a student film, that tells me that you might still be in film school. The next time you ever win, if you're ever lucky enough to win an award, use your entire 30 seconds, Andrew. Don't waste the moment. And I want to give a shout out to Eric Lee. Eric Lee won for short film, and he had the longest speech ever. I was waiting for the orchestra to play him off. He just kept on talking. Big ups to Eric. Use every second of your victory, because this may never happen again in your career. Let me tell you, I've been in this game. I think I got my SAG card in 2004. It's hard to win awards. There are so many talented people out here. So if you're ever lucky enough to win an award, use your whole time. Make the orchestra play you off the stage. Who else do I want to? Oh, and Joshua David, very beautiful speech. And I want to offer my condolences on the loss of your grandma, who helped you finish the film. My condolences, absolutely. We lost so many beautiful people this year, and my heart goes out to you. Who else do I want to shout out? Oh, I want to shout out a young lady. I made this film in 2010. I saw her in the chat. I haven't found her on camera yet. I haven't found her on camera, her screenshot. But I want to give a shout out to Ashley Collins, Ashley Wren Collins. She made a movie in 2010. She casted me in a movie in 2010 called Chasing Taste. And I see her sent a message out on the chat, but I haven't seen your picture. So Ashley, if you are there, I just want to say hi. Are you there, Ashley?
Love you.
How are you, my dear?
We're good. How are you? We're loving you tonight.
Well, thank you. Listen, this is the most fun I had in such a long time. I am literally so paranoid about being around people and all that good stuff. So
clearly you have to wear a mask on Zoom. I mean,
I know. In Italy, I don't know what strain of the virus they have in Italy. They they were all crowded into the room. But no, it's so good to see you. And if there was an award that I could give you for casting, I would give her a special award because she casted me in 2010 and I wasn't at the height of my talents back then. So I really appreciate you. And thank you for showing up tonight.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much, Kevin. We're so happy to be here.
Yes, absolutely.
You've always been at the height of your talent. So thank you.
Thank you. You see, I'm one of those guys. I got a new toy. I don't even know how this filter feature showed up on my Zoom, but I saw it for the first time when I got on this call, and I'm using every one. This is what's the girl from the Beverly Hillbillies? There was the pretty girl on the Beverly Hillbillies. This is her headband. All right. So anyway, let's move right along. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal of an indie filmmaker is to make another film. That's really your bottom line. And make sure it's better than the one before. And if you're really lucky, you can not only do that, but you can transition into the theaters. Now, when we hear theaters and television, our next honoree has done just that. To present our Creative Achievement Award is award-winning actor and filmmaker, and this is my doppelganger right here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Lucas Hassel. Give it up for Lucas Hassel.
Hey everyone, Lucas Hassel here, actor, writer, filmmaker. And I have the distinct honor and privilege to present the next award. It's quite the mouthful. It is the Long Island Film and TV 2020 Creative Achievement Award. And it goes to someone I am fortunate enough to call a close friend. He is someone who is fierce, he is respectful to everyone, he is wise, and he is above all incredibly kind. That said, he's also someone with zero patience for nonsense and unnecessary drama, which I love about him. I've had the distinct fortune of working under his leadership. He has directed me in multiple projects, and he is truly an actor's director. He is someone who listens, he has learned the language of the craft, and understands what it takes to get the best out of his crew and his cast. So in that sense, he's also a mentor of mine. As a relatively novice filmmaker myself, whenever I would run into a difficult situation on one of my own sets, I would think, what would he do here? And his approach, I believe, is to adjust and adapt and attack the issue at hand. It's an inspiration to watch, it's a privilege to be around, and it is my great honor to present this award to my good friend, Jeremiah Kipp.
He's a bodybuilder, but he makes his rent as a personal trainer.
He never showed. Why do I keep doing this?
He slept with that, didn't you?
It's so much more than that. He's like...
Really into keeping his body pure and all. He's a vegetarian and doesn't drink.
Honey, can you call me back about this tomorrow?
I waited there for over an hour. Everybody's date came, except mine.
I wanted to drop off at the Molly Wees, but I didn't.
He didn't even text to say he wasn't coming.
Why are you surprised by this?
I went the whole day without drinking.
All day, nothing but Diet Cokes, and now I have nothing to show for it except a very pink dress and a pair of fucked up pumps.
Congratulations.
Hey, holy cow. Well, that was very sweet indeed. I'm very touched that that it was Lucas Hassel who presented this award. He's been a great traveling companion in the world of film for a number of years. It just goes to show that first impressions are not everything. I remember the first time I worked with Lucas, I told the director, I was assistant director on that job. It was maybe 10 years ago. And I said, why did you cast Patrick Dempsey? He's McDreamy, you know, it's so predictable. And then once I saw Lucas doing his work, I saw that he was fearless and smart and talented and allowed himself to be completely vulnerable. And then the more I got to know him, the more I got to see that he's an incredibly weird and eccentric person. And that's the guy for me, because I love making films that are dark and eccentric and stories that are about the uncomfortable thing that you see out of the corner of your eye that you don't want to face, but you can't ignore that it's not there. Before I continue, thank you, LIIFE, and Deborah and your entire team. Thank you for pulling the community together, even in these incredibly weird times, even if it's virtually, and even if it's the drive-in. And if the drive-in comes back, I'll be perfectly happy, because most of the films that I make are genre films, and there's a long history of films like that doing wonderfully well at the drive-in. I'm profoundly grateful to this festival and to the people, the enormously talented cast and crew and producers and writers that I've had the opportunity to work with over the years. The director in many ways holds the center, but is the one that helps everybody. And it's been my privilege to work with actors and writers who are not afraid to go to those dark places. I had 2 films at LIIFE this year. The writers were Gilbert Girion from Fizzle and Laura Sweeney, who wrote Lost and Found. And both of those writers, they really write from the bones. They delve into a place that is incredibly personal and feels like reading the pages from someone's diary. And when you're given the opportunity to direct material that is so rich and poetic and insightful, you feel like you're held in the hands, and not even a talented director could screw it up. The great beauty of what we do is that we don't make films for ourselves. Our films and our stories don't belong to us. They belong to the audience. And once we present them, it becomes yours, whether that's virtually, whether that's in a movie theater, whether it's at the drive-in. The filmmaker, I think, relinquishes all control and surrenders to the viewer. For as much as we want to share our passionate point of view and tell everybody about the things that we love and we want and we desire and we care about, it only matters when it connects with the audience. So once again, LIIFE has brought the work to the people in a way that is meaningful to me. Filmmakers and festivals, we must adapt to the times as we find our new stories to tell. And to that, I say, let the future come. There are many people in the audience whose work I greatly admire. I would love to work with people like Lou Martini and Lauren McCann and the great Geraldine Lear and Catherine Oduchi, who gave such a beautiful speech. There are so many stories to tell. All I can say is, to the open heart, all is welcome. So thank you very much, LIIFE, and thank you all. Thank you for this award. I'm truly grateful.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Jeremiah. Creative Achievement Award. That's an outstanding award. Thank you very much. I also want to give a shout out to Max Heckman. Max Heckman. Heckman is gave me a shout out on the chat. Some of the names I see on the chat, but I don't see your faces because there's so many people on the thing. But I do want to give a shout out to Max. What's up, man? Now join me. I'm dragging. If Max wants to unmute real quick and just give everybody a shout out, I'll give you a second to do that.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Max. What's up, man?
Good to see you again.
Hey, I'm giving shout outs to people. How are you?
Doing good.
Okay. Awards night. All right, you got the balloons and the backdrop. That's real cool, man.
Yeah.
You must be expecting a win tonight, or did you win already? What happened?
Well, still waiting.
Still waiting. Okay. Well, nobody's gonna be waiting as long as the folks from Italy is Dominic. So congratulations on your nomination either way, and enjoy the night and enjoy the moment, man. Good to see you. I grew a mustache while I was waiting for the last award to be completed. All right, I'm getting a kick out of these filters right here. All right, so get ready, John. As we present, join me and John as we present the nominees for Best Director.
You can't go to prom as an adult.
You, I would.
Just don't use the word adult around me. I'm staying young forever.
Okay, and the winner of Best Director goes to Wide Awake in Bridgewater. Give it up for the winner.
Thank you again. I'm going to keep this really short since I said.
No, I was playing. Take your time, man. I was teasing you.
No, it's all good. I just want to say thank you again.
This is your moment. Go ahead.
No, really. I just want to thank everyone again. This has been such a pleasure, and you guys have made this so much fun, and I'm enjoying the heck out of myself. And thank you again. I'm extremely honored, and thanks. And again, thank you for making this such a pleasurable experience.
Okay. You still have 15 seconds left. Don't cut your time. Don't cut your time just because I teased you a little bit.
I said too much before. I got to cut myself off. No, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
You're gonna have one of those nights where you win so much you just ran out of stuff to say. That's how this works? Congratulations once again, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Enjoy these moments, man. That's what it's all about. I also want to give a shout out. I asked for good and welfare. I want to give a shout out to Wes Clark, who just graduated from Full Sail University. Where's Wes? Is Wes in the house? I'm gonna give you a second to unmute Wes and share in the glory of graduating from Full Sail University. Is Wes in the house? Wes going once, Wes going twice.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wes, you just graduated from Full Sail University?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Are we the only two black guys on this call? We don't know each other.
Possibly.
We don't know each other, everyone. We are meeting. We're meeting for the first time. What's up, Wes?
What's up, man? Thanks for acknowledging me. I appreciate it.
Okay, so Wes put it in chat that he just graduated from Full Sail University. I'm gonna be honest with you, Wes. I'm going totally off script, everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you, Wes. I had to Google Full Sail University to see if it was an actual institution of higher education, and it is real. There is a website. So did you take classes online? That's how that worked?
Yeah, I did. I did actually take classes online.
And it's the entertainment industry, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, what was your major?
Film and media communications.
Okay. So did you make a film? You have a film in the festival?
Oh, I did. I had a music video this year. Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations, man. Keep up the good work and stay focused, man, because it's all downhill from here.
I know.
No, this game, we love it, and we hate it, and we love it all at the same time, man. So keep up the good work, and to all our filmmakers, keep learning, keep growing, keep expressing your passion, and congratulations, Wes.
Thank you.
All right, so back to John. Now, John, John is one of our unsung heroes. He's the guy, he's the technical guy that plays stuff. I don't know if you are actually on Zoom, if you have a camera or whatever, but I want you to show your face, and I'm going to give you a special shout out the first chance you get. But in the meantime, I would like you to join us as I'm going to present the jury award category.
Stay with me, guys, okay? I'm gonna see who the fuck is in my house. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Power out.
Okay, that is the jury award for Best Horror goes to Sean King for Like Me Deadly. Sean King for Like Me Deadly. Is Sean with us? If Sean is here on the call, please unmute yourself, Sean. And come on down. You are the next winner at the Long Island International Film Expo. Sean, are you there? Sean, are you there? Are you there, Sean? How are we on time? How are we on time, Deb? We doing okay? I hope we are.
We're almost, I love that. You're a unicorn. Yeah, we only have, I think, one more award left and then just to say goodbye. So we're doing pretty good at this point.
Okay, great. I don't
Hey,
want.
Kevin,
Yes,
since I
sir.
didn't win anything, I'll gladly accept for anybody that's not there. I'll
Oh,
gladly.
Lou, you got a speech ready, Lou?
I'll gladly accept for somebody that doesn't show up. If the next guy doesn't show up, I'll gladly accept for him. It's been a long night.
I've
been losing in every category. It's been a long night, folks.
I don't think Sean is here, so you could definitely accept for him. I guess Sean is a guy. I'm guessing Sean is a guy, but it could be a female. But that's an amazing last name for a horror filmmaker, right? The last name King. That's a great horror film name. Sean, are you in the house going once? Sean, are you in the house going twice? Sean, are you in the house going 3 times? Gone. Thank you, Sean. Congratulations on winning your jury award. Hey, Deb, explain to me how the jury award works. What is that? Can you do that real quick?
I'm on mute. Yeah, I'm unmuting. Well, generally it's when the directors come together and say, what film do we really, really love that kind of stands out to us? And if everybody, says something like, this is one of my favorites, it didn't quite get the category that maybe it would have been in, but it definitely needed to be recognized. And Like Me Deadly was nominated for several things. And it's just a brilliant film. And it's not only horror, but it's comedy, and it's a commentary on social media. It's just this actress and the social media personality who basically would get herself killed if it would get her likes. So it was just a brilliant film, and we just all loved it. So it was just one of those things everybody threw that name in, and that's the one that came up.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Deb, and is it also okay if is John available? Is it too much trouble for us to give a shout out to one of our unsung heroes, John, who behind the scenes keeps the show moving so smoothly? Are you there, John? Can you join me on screen?
Hello,
John. Can you
I'm here.
Can you turn your camera on? Can we see you? Is that possible?
Hello.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this man. He is responsible for keeping the show running smoothly. John, how you say the last name, John?
Marine.
Marine. Okay, that's an interesting way to spell Marine. All right.
The Irish can't spell. What can I say?
Yeah, apparently you're right, John. But thank you. Thank you for keeping the show running for so many years so smoothly. Are you the same guy that's in the back of the room at the theater all the time?
Yeah.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You are more than welcome.
All right. Now you can turn your camera off, John, because we got more show to do, okay, if you don't mind. Now, with that, I want to give a shout out to Ivy Tobin. She gave me a special shout out on the chat. Thank you so much. I'm so desperate for compliments nowadays. I've been trapped in my house for months, telling my funny jokes, just me and my dog, and the dog never laughs at my jokes. So thank you, Ivy, for giving me an honorable mention in the chat. I appreciate you so much. Okay, now we have another award that's it's probably going to need explanation also. The Audience Award.
How you doing?
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
All right. See you sign?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And what's your last name?
Bennett.
Bennett?
B-E-N-N-E.
All right. Got it. All right. Have a good day.
Okay, and the Audience Award goes to that film in our 2020 LIIFE lineup with the most views. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our winner, Max Heckman. Give it up for Max, everybody. You did it, Max. You did it.
Yes. All right. Now I got things to say.
Yes, go ahead.
First up, I want to thank the Long Island International Film Expo for giving young filmmakers like me a platform for their work. I also want to thank my executive producer and mom, Meryl Heckman, for her generous support of this project and me. My co-director, Kristani Kosalaikis, Jason K. Allen, who wrote the original story, my entire cast and crew who put in long days during the production, my composer, Andre Soto, and finally, my professors at the Fashion Institute of Technology, their film and media program, who encouraged me to pursue this project. So thanks again, LIIFE and Debbie and the entire board of directors for this honor. Thank you very much. And to the audience as well. Thank you very much.
Max, very nice job. I'm so glad you didn't let those balloons go to waste. You had to go, somebody had to go to the store and get helium and everything. I'm so glad the helium didn't go to waste, my friend.
Thank you.
You keep up the great work, man.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
And I have a new documentary coming hopefully later this month. So hope you all get to see that.
All right, all right. Get the balloons now. Get the balloons now, because you know whatever you do is gonna be the best.
Thank you.
It's gonna be the best, Max.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, if you didn't win, you know I was gonna come back to you so we could hear how you feel getting balloons to let them go to waste. Let them go to waste. You know, part of being a artist is enjoying the thrill of victory, but also the agony of defeat. You know, that's a big part of this industry also, you know.
I know.
So congratulations, my friend.
Thank you again very much. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so we have done pretty good on the time. Now, Deb, people have been making reference to something that I am totally unfamiliar with. People have been talking about a drive-in. Please explain to me. Now, I want to let everybody know, I've been the host of the film festival for the last 27 years, right?
Mhm.
But they
It's only 23 years old, but okay.
but they only invite me on the last night. So I never know what's going on at the first part of the festival. So I heard people tonight mention a drive-in setup and stuff like that. Please enlighten me. What are y'all talking about?
Okay, well, first of all, when we start the film festival, you should just come to anything you want to come to. You always have an open invitation. What we did this year, because we couldn't have it in the theater, Rick Eberly, who is our public relations person, introduced us to David Ackerman from the Samania Mall, which is formerly the Source Mall. And he said, yeah, do it here. So we rented a screen from Ralph and Michelle Charduli, and basically we showed 4 film blocks on Friday and Saturday night. Whatever the 2 last film blocks were on Friday and Saturday, we showed them virtually, but also on a 40-foot screen. And weather was great, and people got to see some films. We had a food truck, and made our sponsors happy because we had a actual physical presentation. And I wish we could have did it for everybody, but we couldn't. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Now, I guess the question is, like, we all been quarantined. There's a pandemic. And we were so lucky that Zoom technology exists, right? This is not the same old Skype, right? Skype never really caught on like Zoom did.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the things we had to do to adapt to the new world order has been great innovations, right? That like, especially in sports, some of those ideas they came up with seem like, hey, we could do that. We can keep doing that. Now, I guess that leads to my question. Is this drive-in thing, is it something that Anne was involved in the—
Of course, Anne and Henry. Yeah, Anne and Henry. Can we bring them up? Bring up Anne and Henry.
Yeah, Anne and Henry.
Come on.
Anne and Henry, is the drive-in thing— unmute yourselves, Anne and Henry. Is the drive-in thing, can it be a thing for you guys?
So much work.
Are we muted?
You're on.
Yeah,
Can you hear
me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a regular thing?
Can
Oh,
it
gosh.
be special occasion or something like that?
Well, we were fortunate that the mall, unfortunately for them, the parking was empty, so we were able to use it. So it's when business gets back to usual, it's going to be harder to find a place to do it. But listen, it was fun, so we'll see.
Now it's one of those things where really, honestly, nobody has any idea when life's going to go back to normal, right? Like, I had in the 6 months like I told y'all, I got sick in March 25th, and I literally have an audition that I have to put on tape tonight for tomorrow afternoon. But for me, the auditions are gone. The comedy clubs are gone. I have so much material I want to share, and I have no stage to get on it. So we literally have no idea what the rest of this year is going to be like, what the beginning of next year is going to be like. We just have no idea. So if this drive-in thing, worked out well, because I miss movie theaters. We all miss movie theaters. There's something about the magic of being in the same area and enjoying entertainment with a group of people. So based on that, was it so much trouble where you did it one time and okay, we got through it? Or what is it, something you said, hey, this was pretty good, let's try it again, baby?
We would now know how to do it, because for whatever reason, when we started, everybody else was like, let's have a drive-in. They hired a screen, they had a drive-in. We figured, okay, we'll have a drive-in. Okay, we need a report. What? We need an anchoring report. We need this report. We need insurance. We need, and all of a sudden it was just item after item after item. And I'm assuming everybody after us probably have to do that too for the state. Make sure the people stayed in their cars, make sure there were masks, make sure there was hand sanitizer by the porta potties, make sure, I mean, it just was, the thing after thing that had to be done, and Anne and Henry and me and Michelle from the drive-in and everybody, Rick was getting together to say, okay, what's the name of this? What's what do we have here? And really, I guess it was about a 5-page report. And then once it was approved, we only had 2 weeks before the drive-in to promote it. Or no, 3 weeks. But one of those weeks was putting the commercial together because we couldn't even do the commercial of the journals until we knew what we were doing. So for about a week, all of us were just losing our minds trying to put it together. So if we did it again, at least we know what we have to do. Okay. So it would be a lot easier, but we'll see how the future goes.
Okay. Ann has that face like, I don't know. I don't know why you're making trouble asking these questions.
Yeah, I would like to call up also Karen. Are you here? Karen, Anthony, the rest of our board members who really worked their butts off this year. You guys here? You want to pop in?
I see Karen Rizzo. I see her waving. You want to
jump in? Karen was running around wrangling cars to come to the drive-in, and she's on unmute, Karen.
I'm trying. No,
oh, you're up there. Woo! Yeah.
Hey, Claire.
Can you get me one of those things?
And I don't know if
Ramphis, we were dead.
I don't know if Ramphis is here. I don't think Ramphis is here. Okay, but it took a lot of work by a lot of people to pull it together. So I just want everybody to recognize themselves.
I think Rick Eberly is on too. Rick helped us do that. Rick, you want to pop up?
Rick, okay, unmute, Rick.
Where are ya?
What's up, Paul? Yeah, no doubt. A lot of fun. You know what I was thinking was, there was over 100 people on this call at one point. If we do the drive-in next year, imagine we could get everybody on here to bring a car down. That would be pretty amazing.
Well, hopefully we'd have more than 2 weeks.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Cause I would venture to guess that 90% of the people on this call didn't even know we did the drive-ins, which is unfortunate, but we didn't really, it was a last minute thing. We wanted to be at the theater, obviously, and we look forward to being back at the theater. And maybe, who knows, Kevin, maybe we'll give it a shot next year if the bosses say so. I'm down. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, and Adventureland is open for it all the time.
You're going in and out, Karen. Say it again.
I said Adventureland over on Route 110 in Farmingdale is always set up for drive-in. In fact, they're getting ready for the Metallica concert.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's great.
Well, if we do movies like that people know and cover bands of artists that people know, then clearly it's a lucrative thing for them. But obviously what we're doing, I think, is unique because we're putting out films that people don't know and by artists that are rising and up and coming. And so I think we need a little bit more time to get the word out for that sort of scenario than if you're showing, The Lion King. So, I think it's, and I think it's a lot more exciting and fun what we're doing. So right on.
Yes. Yeah. And go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Karen.
Yeah, I said we had a really good time. I wish it was a couple of more nights. We had 2 weekends out of it.
Okay.
That would have been great.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Right.
So
I'm going to do some thank yous. First of all, I want to thank Kevin. Thank you so much for coming every year. And sorry to hear you're sick, but glad to hear you're better. You look awesome.
I'm way better now. Henry said on the chat, you said, I'm glad you're back in your house. Henry, check this out. For those of y'all that don't know, last year before the festival, my house burned down, right? I had a fire at my house and it was July 7th of last year. And I'm still not in my house, Henry.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's been over a year. I probably won't get back the new house. I'm gonna have a brand new, my house is 100 years old, but it's going to be brand new. So I'm gonna have a brand new old house, but I probably won't get back in maybe December or January. So I'm still temporary.
Well, you know, being that there was a pandemic and probably that
yeah,
Did it hold up? Yeah.
that held some things up. That's
That
not
did.
too bad.
That
That's
did.
not too bad.
That
Yeah.
did. So we're all adjusting to things. But I had so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you, Kevin.
It was
We
so
love
beautiful
you.
seeing you all. Love you guys too. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Take
you,
care, Kev.
Geraldine. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Kathy Moriarty, who's upstate right now. I want to thank Lucas Hassel and Laura Curran and Eileen Kristen, Brian O'Halloran, everybody who came and presented the awards to the winners and the nominees and the filmmakers. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. The winners, you should have a trophy form in the filmmakers resource room to fill out and get that in. If you received an award tonight, that's what you need to send us so you can get your trophies. Sarah, who's in there somewhere, our new administrator, will be taking care of that for you. We will be opening in about another week. We'll be opening for LIIFE 2021. And so contact us at Long Island Film Expo at gmail.com to get your alumni discount. And we hope to, oh God, I hope we're in the theater next year. But anyway, so did I miss anything? Just want to say goodbye to everybody. It's been wonderful. Thank you for putting up with us while we figured this out. And I guess we finally did. Thank you to John Marine, because John, who you saw before, really takes care of all this stuff so we don't lose our minds, especially when your computer crashes right before an event like this. But really, just thank you, everyone. We hope we see you again. We do open in a week. John's going to put up a card with all our social media. Please make sure that you follow us. And we love you all. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take care.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank you,
Good
Kevin.
night.
Good to see
Thanks
you.
for everything.
Thank you.
Good guys.
Appreciate
Thank
all this.
you.
Everyone.
Bye now.
Hey, Andrew.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Good to see
Okay.
you, Brian. Good
Good night.
to see you. Take care.
Night, everybody.
Congrats.
Everybody.
Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you, Eileen.